take us to forward here. Give me a guy north of $7,000 you like.
So this is going to be kind of the chalk call here, but Giannis Antetokounmpo with Drew Holiday out. I just think this matchup and the situation that the team is in, like, there are some chalk pay-up options, and he's the one that I think you just kind of have to have because they're so shorthanded, and it's the best matchup possible. Like, there are teams that are worse at defense than the Charlotte Hornets, but the combination of bad defense, really high pace, and then also being good enough at offense where you don't have to worry about a blowout too much. I mean, the Bucks are only 2-point favorites in this game. They actually just lost to the Hornets 2 days ago. So Giannis is both forward and center eligible. I think because there were a lot of good center plays on this slate, you probably want to play him at forward. So this is probably the spot. I think you can find contrarian value plays. I think you can be contrarian elsewhere. Giannis is the one chalk guy, though, that I kind of think you need to play.
Dude, at least 52 fantasy points in his last 5 games, including 2 that hit the 70-point mark. Yeah, I mean, kind of feels like paying up for him wouldn't be a bad idea. Nick, what about you, man? Forward over 7K.
Yeah, I think Giannis is absolutely one of the better options tonight. But again, Matt was talking about how he might be a little bit chalky. I think Domantas Sabonis is another guy who you could pivot to, who's still a high-priced option at 10.3K going up against the Celtics. The big thing for him tonight is you got to monitor the status of Malcolm Brogdon. He is questionable tonight. In the situations without Brogdon and LeVert on the floor this season, Sabonis is averaging 1.23 DK fantasy points per minute. And I know the Celtics have been tough on opposing bigs from a fantasy standpoint, but Sabonis just had 58 fantasy points and then 64 in his last 2 games. So he's a guy I like a lot tonight. Evan Mobley is another one, too, if you're trying to find a cheaper option at forward, also center eligible at 7.3K versus the Kings. That's a team that has not done well against power forwards or centers this season. And Mobley, since the final day of 2021, has been providing largely 5 times value at this price point.